Hey gamers, Varanice here with the new February 23rd Auto Chess patch notes. Let's get into it. Up first, the buffs. Sniper is gaining 3 additional attack range on his auto attacks. This ties Sniper with Worm Summons and Dark Feathered Servants for the highest attack range in the game. It's a pretty minor buff, but I think it has some cool implications. This also makes the decision of where to put Splitter on your hunters a little bit more complex, given the extra range on the extra shot. Positioning in Hunter Mirrors should be a little bit more interesting as well, with Sniper, Wind Ranger, and Shining Archer all serving notable roles. Siren's ability is gaining an additional half second to the sun at 2-star and a full second at 3-star. There's not really ever been enough of an incentive to go for Siren 3-star, so I'm not sure if this change with this buff here is going to be that significant, but it's always nice regardless. I do think the buff to 2-star Siren is much more relevant and significant though. Dual Plot's ability is gaining an additional 100 physical damage shield at all star rarities. At the moment, Dual Plot's often just sold for the 5 additional gold, and I'm not really sure that this buff in particular is going to make him strong enough to be worthwhile to play, but they've given him buffs pretty consistently across the last few patches, so there will likely be a tipping point where he's going to be very strong eventually. Hey, really quickly, only about a third of my regular viewers are subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy my content and you aren't subscribed, consider taking the 2 seconds to do so. It helps me out quite a lot. Alright, lastly, we have our only nerf in this batch. Kira Synergy will be giving 5% less max HP per stack. Kira 2 is the metagame defining synergy in the late game at the moment. This nerf reduces the total max HP your units gain by 30%, which is pretty significant. Grotto seems pretty resistant to nerfing the damage output of Kira carries though for some reason, and I don't think this nerf will really impact the ability of, say, like a Kira Glove Fox from one-shotting majority of your team, but I do think it will make it easier for your own hyper carry to be able to 1v1 against their Kira carry. This was a pretty short balance patch. Overall, I think the changes are pretty solid. I'm doubting that the Kira nerf is going to be enough, but I do think maybe 900 is going to be slightly more viable after this patch, given that they got 2 minor buffs in this patch here. Grotto also recently teased their update roadmap for the next few months. It looks like it's going to include a couple of new pieces and about half a dozen or so new items, so we'll probably see some larger changes that'll significantly shake up the metagame soon. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on these changes, and I'll see you later, gamers.